This week on Wolvden, the Mulbres say some hard goodbyes, initiate some new hunters, and much more. So let's roll. Hello everyone, I am Mulbre of the Mulbre Pack, Den of Snow-Based Wolves, and today's featured wolf is one of my sharks, and she's not snow-based, but it is expensive to change them all one by one, but he is our featured wolf today because she's actually giving birth. She has just given birth. She's given me 2 puppies here. She has brown, red, Shadua, and pumice. I believe she's the very first female I've bred to my new stud. So that's very exciting. I had intended to breed him more at this point, but I realized none of my females were in heat. So this is the only one we've got. But we do have another female who's given birth today, and that is Frosted Forest. She is one of my high stat females, as she has 1,499, and her mate, they have given me some of the most gorgeous puppies I have ever seen. They're also my Argent marking breeding pair, so they've been giving me Argent whitetail spots, so I'm also really excited to see those babies. Well, let's check out this one first. We're just going to push the little arrows here. So her first baby has black, brown, red, Shadua, and dark brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we got 5. I think that's already more. Yeah, that's one more than what the mother had, so that's pretty good. And then this baby has 4. So, okay, that's not what I was hoping for, but it is not the end of the world either. I can accept that. So we're going to do 6, 7, 8, and 9. And this one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which I like that they're all all of them are in numeric, like they're one after another. It's like, okay, I know exactly who I can breed this. If I gender change him, I was going to say sex change, but if I gender change him, I can breed him to Smoking's stud. And I cannot pronounce his name. It's a phobia name. I cannot pronounce it. But this puppy is missing exactly what he has, minus the slot one. I think this is like my most numerically ordered shark. Then we have this one. Oh, see, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gravel with cedar points, black inverted cross, black cross, and black freckles. And we have a gray base, shell underfur, umber cracks, dark brown blanket, Shadua wings, honey heavy husky, and aspen points. Which I think they're cute. They're very more light colored. This one's steel base. Okay. Dark brown snout, aspen points, black freckles, Shadua wings heavy, Achilles ornate waves, umber cracks, and shell underfur. Looks like no Argent this time. Yeah, no Argent on any of these babies, which is fine. They do have pretty good stats though. 615, like for Gen 3, that's really not too bad. So definitely keep all of those, train them up, and see if we can't sell them. There's those. I'm really excited. We do have another female giving birth, Diana, and she has the Luxe eyes. So she's my combo she's one of my females that I'm trying for combo with. So I'm really excited to see what she gives us. We're so close. We're so close. Just give me the babies. Stop holding them hostage. They're baked enough. Diana has finally finished baking her buns in the oven. So she is one of my Luxe-eyed females, and I'm trying to breed Luxe and Sapphire combos with her. And her batch, I was trying to do the whole wait for them to be naturally born rather than doing instant birthing feather, just because, you know, it feels like we get better results if you don't use the instant birthing feather, even though the puppies are determined the minute the breeding is accepted. Like the game already decides what the babies are, but gambling, what is it when you have like a little luck charm and you gotta like go through the steps and all that? Anyways, she's got 5 puppies for us to look at. I'm so excited. I'm hoping for combos. Oh, but this one's cute. Okay, it's not a combo. They have blue eyes. which means because the Lux eyes fail to blue, if I recall correctly. But they are cute. They got the whitetail spots, the moonlight pulse. The next one. Oh, they got their father's sapphire. They're also cute. Oh, good, a Luxide one. Oh, a Luxide with leopard shark. Okay. And then we have, oh, this one's got some of their mother's markings with the leopard shark and whitetail. I do like the Diana Nautilus. It is nice. And another Lux-eyed baby. I think that's all 5. This one's got some whitetail spots and some opal freckles, which is good. I like the opal freckles. I think that's all 5. Yep, that is all 5. This is Frozen Beauty, another one of my Lux-eyed gals. She is on cooldown at the moment. So that was all the babies. Unfortunately, no hetero, but that's okay. Got some sapphire and some Lux for my project. I'm still really excited with this batch of babies. Just a little disappointed I didn't get any combos. But okay, what does my roller summary have? Boosted, 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 evened out, boosted. Oh, we had 2 grow up. Melody and Gertrude. Proficiency loss, wolves might leave. Aging pup. Okay. We do need to talk about snow leopard, so I'll open her up. Oh, I know which one Mel test is. Okay. Look at that, Gertrude. So she is a Lux-eyed onyx, so T2 onyx, with the big tongue, the overgrown tongue. And she's all grown up. Oh my gosh. You guys are going to love this. You are all going to love what I'm about to do. Okay, hold on a second. Applicator, Sentinel, Gertrude. And this is the first time I'm using a Sentinel pose on one of my wolves. So this is like, this is the first time I've done this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I cannot with the tongue on the Sentinel pose. Like I can hear them lem 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 lem. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, I've been wanting to do that for I've been waiting to do this. Okay. Okay. Sorry, there's like... Oh, the mic isn't picking up all of my giggles. It's not picking up all of my cackles, but no, everything about her is amazing. She's got the black leopard shark. She's got opal freckles, which I love opal freckles. All of her leathers are black, so black skin, nose, and claws. She's got the overgrown tongue, the T2 base. Like, I normally don't do T2 bases, or not T2 base. I normally don't do non-snow bases. Like, I try to stick to titanium, chromium, and snow, but I will make an exception because I haven't actually looked at Gertrude with a snow base. Okay, I'm not hating Gertrude with snow. I'm not hating it. It's definitely a vibe. You know? It's a vibe. But I think Onyx might be better. I don't know. I like them both ways, but neither here nor there. And then Melody. Melody's all grown up. And they are also a Lux-eyed baby. So I do have Sapphire that is unrelated to their father. Despite the fact that their father has probably populated half of my den at this point. He's definitely made a genetic presence. But I do have a male that I can pair these girls up with and hopefully try for like Gen 3 hetero-eyed babies. Basically give me more opportunities to get that. So I'm very excited to see them age up. And then we do have Mel Test. This is a wolf I was trying to sell, but they also have Lux eyes. They are a melanism carrier. I think that since he hasn't sold at this point, I will just keep him. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and cancel his trade, which does remind me of one more thing I need to do. I was actually having a conversation. Oh, holy shiitakes in heat. I was having a conversation with one of my Wolvden buddies, and They reminded me I have some sharks that are unpaired. Specifically my G1 sharks. So Jackson up here, he is a bred male, so he cannot be sex changed. However, he does not have a girlfriend. Typhoon is one of my Lux-eyed girlies, so she's spoken for. What's her cooldown? 7 rollovers. Tempest is a male, and I believe he's pair-bound to Countess. Oh, I did just actually get a new wolf. Hold on. I did just get this one. And she's a lovely lady. She's salt base with iridium leopard shark in slot 1. How this got here, I don't know, because iridium, being T6, is when you breed gray and black, which means somehow somebody got a gray or black leopard shark marking in slot 1. How? I don't know, because when you pair it up with the other color, it doesn't matter what the other color's marking is, just that the other color exists. But for the longest time, it was only Shadua in slot 1. So I snapped them up. I was so excited. But she's a girl. And I can actually pair her to Jackson. Or I commit to Jackson. What is his base? Almond? Now she is salt, which means I could potentially pair her for smoked salt. Salt is this one, whatever this word is. 63020, because I have my number memorized because I'm weird like that. Anybody else have your numbers memorized? Okay, I do not have any. Whatever that is. Jacinthe. Jacinthe? Maybe? Is it Jacinthe? Is the C doing more of a S noise rather than a K noise? Jacinthe? Because Jacinthe rolls off the tongue a lot better than Jacinthe. I do not have any of those, so it doesn't matter. He has gray leopard shark in slot 8, and white marbled unders, and white underfur, and black chest stripe. And his bride-to-be, although I do have Artemis, I can also pair him with Artemis. Oh, we double up on the white marbled. Have 2 white marbled unders. The doublu merle. I think they could make a cute pair. I think I am going to breed her to other studs, but pairing them would make for cute babies. And their marks wouldn't clash, so there would be a chance that they would triple up. But I also was thinking about potentially making her a stud, even though I just made a wolf a stud. And it's like, if I breed her, I lose the opportunity to make her a stud. But the longer I wait to make her a stud, the older she's going to get. You know, it's kind of that catch-22 there. You know what? I'll think on this. But I am super excited to have added this wolf to my pack. But he does still need a wife. Oh, Hazelnut is actually betrothed to Jackson. Okay then. Alright, well we found our pair. I guess I already did that work. So the @ symbol that I had in his name, it didn't mean anything. It was just, I was trying to keep certain wolves together. So I was putting like little symbols in front of their names to make it happen. Which brings us to Snow Leopard. This absolutely breaks my heart, by the way. I know it's a video game or a browser game, and I know these are just pixels, but I have had her for the longest time. I have had her for 153. Now I'll move it so you guys can see at the bottom there. If you kind of look next to my face here, 153 rollovers. I have had her just about the entirety of the time I have spent playing on Wolvden. Give or take a couple weeks, like a month. But yeah, I've had her for a long time. So the story of me getting her is she was actually one of the wolves that really started my obsession with leopard shark. And she's also got purple eyes, which I really loved. But she really was the start of the... I don't remember exactly what initiated my obsession, but I like woke up one day and was like, I need a Gen 1 wolf that has black leopard shark in slot 10. I absolutely needed it. I do not remember what I paid for her. I believe I paid quite a bit because I wanted her. I wanted her so bad. It took me like, I believe it was 3 attempts to actually get her. I don't remember if I actually recorded this story before. And maybe if I have recorded it and I'm like messing up my facts, somebody can correct me. But if I remember correctly, it took me about 3 attempts to get her. And the first one failed because I didn't offer enough and somebody outbid me. It was all via messages. One time failed because a chaser came forward and the person who found it was very honorable and they returned it to the chaser. And then the third time I managed to snag her. It's like, yes, she's mine. That's why up here she has finally it's mine. Because it took me forever. It was a lot of work. But she has reached 7 years, 4 months, and I'm starting to get notifications that like, hey, just so you're aware. Because if we look back here at this, aging pup sitters, Snow Leopard is approaching old age and may run the risk of dying whilst fulfilling her role as a pup sitter. In 4 rollers, she has a chance to die of old age. Because space is an issue in my dens, I have decided that I will retire her early. Rather than waiting for her natural end to come. But she does have a pair bond. So she's Gen 1 and her mate is Gen 1. So unfortunately, I've decided I'm also going to retire him early as well. So they're gonna go together. There was one thing I did decide I wanted to start doing, and that is all of my pair bonds, I want them to have the same background. Now, this does unfortunately remove a decor from my pool of decors, but I want him to have the same background that she does. That way, sort of lore decorative-wise, they are kind of, you know, they're together. You know, they're in the same vicinity. So I'm going to start doing that with a lot of my wolves, but they are going to get retired today. I've already unsecured her. Go ahead and unsecure him. And there is another wolf who has already passed on that I'll show you. But I do have to go to here. And then we're going to retire him. Oh, my heart. And then we're going to retire her. Oh, my heart again. And of course, get some new slots here so I don't lose them. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to have like hundreds at some point. But Lily Whisper is the one who has also passed on. So she was 7 years, 4 months. She was retired. She didn't die in her sleep. She was retired. Survived by, she does have family surviving her. Offspring. And that is going to be Doomsday. She does have another one here. I haven't decided if I want to keep this one. This one does have the majority of her markings and is the most like her mother. She is Malaquar and has some really good stuff. Black Patchy Unders, Black Leopard Shark, Merged Shepherd, Moonlight Pulse. Like, she's got a lot of stuff going on here, which is really cool. But the one I am definitely keeping because they got the triple eyes, which is really what I really wanted from her, was more triple-eyed wolves. But this one also is naturally snow-based, so it was like, okay, they got the BLS, they got the Blood Eclipse, they're snow-based. Perfection. So she survived by Doomsday. And then we go back here. So Mountain Leopard and Snow Leopard, but they are survived by Lucky Duck here. And I do hope to keep more of Lucky Duck's babies. Which I'm not sure if I have. Yeah, I do have a few of Lucky Duck's babies. So I'm going to keep breeding Lucky Duck and keep them going. Bloodfall. Bloodfall was another one. Then we have Christmas Ghost and Hidden Bog. Really? She's 7 already? Oh my gosh. So Hidden Bog is a direct descendant of my lead. My very first lead. Yeah. But she was early on. She was early. 169 rollovers. a long time, but she is ready to breed. It's just a matter of who do I want to breed her to? I mean, we all know who I could breed her to. See if he has any slots available. I'm surprised I don't hear from him like, that's enough. Like, can you stop? And I'll be like, no, I need more. And Gertrude's already all grown up. Alright, but focusing the 7 years. So, Christmas Ghost, Hidden Bog, and Bloodfall. But Bloodfall is actively nursing. So we're not going to worry about that. Christmas Ghost is actively nursing, and I'm going to breed Hidden Bog. So those are the only retired ones that we're having go to the retirement home. Oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to breed her to him. And I need to message them and be like, can I show you my videos? Well, with everything sad that happens, we have to keep going forward, and that means new hunters are ready to take over and participate and gain some levels. And I do have quite a few that need to be given jobs. So we have Armageddon Jules, this new puppy who needs named, the Son of Christmas Ghost, this one. Literally all of these ones need, like, I have a lot that need jobs, and I have 2 that I've already given jobs. I was thinking to myself the other day, actually just today, honestly, it was technically the other day, but I was thinking to myself, the hunting system has a few quirks that really bother me. And those are, so when how should I say? It might be better with visual aid, both for me and for you, but when I set hunters, and I like to swap them out as I no longer need them to be hunters for whatever reason. So I will take one out and slot in something else, right? And my expectation of when that happens is just that the new wolf will take over the slot of the old one, and it'll take over what role was available. But that's not what happens. Instead, what happens is it'll reshuffle everyone. So like if you see here, Midnight Haunt, who I'm assuming was previously a chaser, is now a stalker. Except I'm not making that change. And then we have Halo, which 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there only 4? Why are there? Oh, that's great, because I retired one. So then we have Halo, who's got a little sliver of finishing, but now they're a chaser. And I'm like, I did not make that change. I did not want that change. But the game shuffles everybody once you, like, it's, how does it work? It's looking for the best stats for the slot. It's not looking for the highest proficiency. It is specifically looking for the best stats. So when you put a new wolf into a hunting party, it will take one of the other higher level wolves and put them in that open slot. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And it does it just about it, because now we have like Snowberry. They're a stalker now, but they were a chaser. Or it could be the other way around. Like, I have no idea which they're actively doing. I just know they're not doing because I go through and I reallocate their stat gains. So now I have to go through all of these and double check that they're getting the proper stat gains. And we're going to start with this one. They do not have fire, so they just need somebody with fire. How about Stormile? Let's give them Stormile. They need a finisher. Yeah, we'll just give them Stormile. Now, it'll probably reslot Halo as the finisher and make Stormile a chaser. But that was one thing I wanted to do, is I want to put like SCF in front of their names, so that way I can visually see right from the get-go what they're supposed to be. So we're going to close all of these. I don't need those open. So you have Halo, Little Dipper, Midnight Haunt, Stormile, and Fix. So Halo is a chaser. So speed and agility. Whoops. Button pushing. Little Dipper's a chaser and Fix is a chaser. And then that leaves the new Stormile as the finisher. So we're going to give them strength. And what's a good stat? Let's do speed. Because with the new gathering, we really want more speed. Because then it's also good for chasing. Alright, so Stormile is the new finisher. Which we can start them off right now. We can go with level gain 1. Yep, see right there? It slotted Halo as the finisher. And I'm just like, Alright, let's put Stormile in. It's just, the thing is with this that bothers me about the automatic slotting of the wolves. There is already so much clicking that has to be done when doing hunting. And when you're somebody like me who does a lot of hunting, like I will max out like 5 parties per day. And that is a lot. So it's a ton of clicking. So I can't sit here and micromanage where they're going in their slots. It's just too much work. It takes too much time and too much extra clicking. So what I would like is for Wolvden to allow us to lock wolves into a role, and that it will not allow them to go into any other role. So that's why it's like we can set them as hunters and then specifically set them as stalking hunters, and then it will not move them outside of that role. So then if you accidentally make a hunting party that has 2 stalkers, it will not it'll make it look like you have an open slot, because it'll be like you have 2 stalkers, you need 5 hunters. And so then at that point you would have to manually move one over to being a chaser. But then that way it's like it saves me a lot of effort, because I don't have to worry about, like in this example you guys just saw, Halo had been moved to being a finisher despite the fact that she is a chaser. But anyways, on to the next one. Dominion, Frozen Lake, Minty Snowfall, Pearlescence, and Radiant Snowfall. Now this one, I think I just need to change the names on. Because yeah, Dominion's wife, she is a pup sitter. Alright, Dominion is a stalker. Oh, yep, here we go. Smarts and Wisdom. Gotta fix that. Frozen Lake, Pearlescence, and Radiant Snowfall. They are my chasers. Oh, she went into heat. Oh my gosh. Which leaves you as the finisher. You need strength. Oh, perfect. Strength and smarts. How about let's switch over to speed. So they were all good. They were all in their proper slots with their proper gains. Next one. The Noivern. Yeah, it looks like Noivern, Pearl, and Split Storm. And I'm going to assume Funkmaster is the stalker because nobody else has it, and then Holy Shiitake is going to be the finisher because everyone else is the chaser. But yeah, but as you guys can see with this party, level gain 4, 2 of them did some swapping. Like please, like, please don't. Which I think they're level 20. Nope, they're 17. Okay. So their next stat gain will boost up their wisdom like it needs to be. But see, it's with Funkmaster moving around, it's not so bad because they already have such high stats just across the board. But when I have a wolf with lower stats that keeps moving, it makes things a lot more difficult. We'll get the next party going. I know I did them. So good. All right, we'll start the hunt there. They are unlabeled. Stalker, chaser, finisher. Perfect. Oh yeah, I can already see labeling like this is going to help me so much. So stalker, chaser, finisher. Perfect. And then we have Snowy Sanctum, Lady Emily, and Anu. Oh, okay, everybody has been labeled. Hopefully that'll make my life a lot easier. But now I need to make more hunting parties. And I have just gotten rid of hunting parties. We're going to put my 3 chasers together. So Christmas Ghost, Cosmos, and Winter Nova. And then we'll pair them up with Mustard Stain and Speckled Snow. Please choose a name. How about... Love Bugs. Why not? It was Winter Nova, Christmas Ghost, Cosmos, Speckled Snow, and Mustard Stain. And then we'll do Armageddon, Gertrude, Hikaru, Jules, and New Puppy. And for them, we will do Need to Feed. Or how about the Need to Feed? Oh, that's right. You're about to pass away. All right, we're going to take out Christmas Ghost. And that means this one is my stalker. And for a name, what is a name? How about Hidden Water? So I try to keep like a wintry, snowy theme. And so Hidden Water, water hidden under the snow is a very real thing. We'll do that. Hidden Water is the stalker. The Toothless Wolves cannot be leaders and cannot be finishers. But Toothless Wolves can be stalkers and chasers. But that one's Overgrown Tongue. I don't think the Overgrown Tongue actually affects anything at all. Alright, so Jules is 49 strength, but 47 and 58. Okay. New Puppy is going to be the finisher. We'll call them Frostbite. Or how about Frostbitten? Because I think I've had a Frostbite. Okay, that is 2 new parties. And everybody is labeled. Hopefully this will be a lot easier. Now, I have seen some users do like symbols. Little symbols like this means stalker, this means finisher. But I know that if I use symbols, I would forget what the symbol meant. So we're just going to stick with the letters here, and hopefully that'll help me out. But don't forget to do your matchmaker and do your daily. So when you do your daily, that's how you get the new wolves to date. You got to make sure to always check for applicants. I'm so bad at the whole applicant thing, but... Alright, Lathe it is. Gemstones, we got Citrine. Oh, they do like the taiga. Alright, perfect. They can go to the taiga. What do you have? Oh, they have a 7. So Flora and Luli. Get paired. Off you go. Give me the love bugs. Thank you. Now, there is one thing I have always wanted to do with every single event, and I think for the first time ever I'm going to actually be able to do it. I'm going to buy one of everything from the event shop. So excited. Now, I already have a bunch of the items from the shop, from doing trades, like offering gold for items, and there is some stuff I absolutely do not want, such as the Heartbroken. But everything else, I'm going to try and buy one of. We got the first 2 things. Then we have some bracelets here. Yeah, I have 2,600 love bugs as of this moment right here. Yeah, I'll get the candles. Why not? I am skipping the Cupid statue. I've had that once before. Not a big fan. We'll get some crowns, and then we need some more makeup. I have had the heart stamps before, so I am going to skip the heart stamps. Because I do not like how they look. Get some falling petals. We'll get... do I want that heart stamp? Well, let's get the in love. Love confetti. Then we'll get the drapery. Yeah, Wolvden feels the need to do shopping. You don't need to spend your money in real life when you can just go shopping on Wolvden. And I did already buy a bunch of the backgrounds. I bought all of the ones that I want. However, because I've been wanting to start doing the whole doubling up, if I have a pair, the pair need to have the same background. So I am going to double up on each of the backgrounds that I already have purchased before, just so I can have 2 of them just in case. Okay, that is one of everything except the stuff I definitely don't want. And it comes out to $14.33. I've always wanted to do something like this. And I still have over 1,000 love bugs left, but look at that. I now have one of everything I'm going to say one of everything I want. That way I can't be called a liar, but because there is just some of this stuff I definitely just do not want. And there's no point in buying stuff that I definitely do not want, but of everything else, that's really fun. I am going to save my money. I have 0 interest in the applicators for this event. Like at all. None of the bases, none of the markings. I think I'll get 1 Hestia marking just so I can get the crescent Hestia marking. But that's it. That's going to be all I'm going to get. What I am interested in, this event comes with they get the breeding items. So the eye pass, the skin pass, the nose and the claws. So the leathers and the eyes. So I am going to stock up on eye passes. I'm going to get as many of those as I can, because the big thing for me is I really like the eye passing, because I really like my Missouri monster and stuff. So I'm going to get a bunch of those. But so this initial purchase and then the eye passes are the only things I'm really interested in. But which is it's fine. Not every base or applicator or whatever is going to be a hit with everyone. And I do think they are lovely. It's just this event is the one where you get the Sappho base from. And if anybody has seen my content, I dislike Sappho so much. It is just not for me. It's just like the one thing that it gets gone every time. If I see it on one of my wolves, it's gone. All right, well, we've covered everything I wanted to cover in my dens. So now we're going to get into this week on Wolvden as well as the acorn tracker. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent. I just recorded for the last half hour, 45 minutes, and realized I was not actually recording. So you guys are going to miss out on a lot of my authentic reactions here, but I will try to describe to you the tears that were had when I realized there is a free Valentine's gift. So happy Valentine's, everybody. Make sure to click on the news button specifically. Let me move this here so you guys can see. So at the very top of the video there, you have Help Grove Event News. So if you click on the news button directly, it will take you to this page where there is a free gift waiting for you. So be sure to grab that. I know this video is going to be late. I don't know if it will be available by the time this video goes live. However, I will make a post in my group chat to try and make sure that people are aware that this is here, because I had absolutely no idea this was here. But it also has cool things like the dev update tracker, as well as the most current events, polls, and the raffle stud right there for everyone to see. Zeus the Third. However, so let's get the community update here. So for the community update, first we have the official raffle, which I thought it was a very generous and cool raffle. It has 12 of the 15 new decor items that were added for the event. So the leathers with the flowers, as well as some energy and breeding items, which, can't go wrong with these breeding items. These 3 especially are exclusive to 1 month's event at the very end of the month. And honestly, energy items, so good. So good. Like, look at this meat pie, 5 uses. Look at that, 5 uses on that meat pie. So good. So good. And then we have the raffle stud. So he has dark glass eyes, crayfish, which is one of the new combos, xanthic merle, xanthic orca, and red panda. And we did see him for a little peek there earlier, Zeus the Third. Now, I didn't know crayfish was a special dark combo, so that's actually pretty neat. So it's like, you know, special dark with the dark glass eyes, little dark on dark action. Here is Zeus in all his glory. He wants medicine to enter his raffle. So I went ahead and entered, even though he's not my typical go-to type of guy, but I thought he was pretty, so I went for it. And then there is a bunch of bug fixes. Let's see here. They have been very, 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 very busy. Everything from fixing some hetero eyes, not being classified properly, missing decor, stuff not being, art not being done correctly. So just overall very, very busy. And for an update on my own bug that I reported, because I believe I mentioned it in a previous video, so just a little bit of an update on that. I did report it, and it's right here. And if you guys feel like it, if you guys want to see if it works for you or if it doesn't work for you, that would be greatly appreciated. You could just go to the wolf customizer in the Grove. It's free to click on the customizer, just don't make a purchase, and see if titanium is an option for you. Because if it's not, come over here to the bug, find this one, and then click. There should be a button that says I'm experiencing this as well. And hopefully the more people who experience this bug, the higher on the priority list it will go. But there is that. And that is it for this week on Wolvden. Just those few things there. So make sure to enter these. Make sure to get your gift. And then we have the acorn tracker. Now, like I said, I was not recording, so I have updated the acorn tracker already. And rather than make you guys suffer through watching me update it a second time and pretend to be, oh my gosh, surprised, I am just going to leave it as is. Because I dislike pretending more than everything else, so I don't like inauthentic content creators. But I've already updated it. Now, you guys might see it's a little bit weird here. The two lines have merged together at 100. That is because when I last checked the trading center, or I should say when I checked it now, there is no acorns. There is exactly 3 acorn trades. And they both have the exact same price, so I'm assuming the same seller. And they're 500 for 5. So I just divided it and got the 100 and was like, okay, the high and the low for this week is 100. So the two have come together. I was thinking about expanding into maybe doing another tracker for maybe lucky feet. Because as fun as I think the acorn tracker is, there just really isn't a huge pool for the acorns to kind of like do the tracker with. But for now, we've come together and they've merged into one. So the high and the low for this week is 100. And there is that. And then I had a whole rant where I was talking about like how expensive acorns are for a single use amusement item. But I'll spare you all that. Yeah, I've got like 4 tabs open where I was talking about amusement and stuff, but maybe in the next video I can talk about amusement. But for now, there's already been so much happening in this particular video that I don't want to add, gotta save something for the next time, We can talk about optimizing amusement usage and gain and all of that in the next video. For now, who's going to close this out? Let's have this guy. This guy's going to close this out. Mr. Snow. So he was a gift. He was a gift to me. I decorated him. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. And until next time, have a positive day, everybody. Bye-bye.